Well, I passed you in the doorway when you took me with a glance. I should have took that last bus home, but I asked you for a dance. Now we go steady to the pictures. I always get you the stains on my pants. My father's going crazy. He said I'm living in a trance, but I'm dancing in the moonlight. It caught me in a spotlight. It's alright dancing in the moonlight on this long hot summer night. Well, hi there pluckers, I was Saw Things again with hopefully yet another interesting lesson from Thin Lizzy, and a song called Dancing in the Moonlight. In brackets, it's caught me in its spotlight, close brackets. Okay, standard tuning, no capos, doing it in the same key as the original Thin Lizzy version. Okay, obviously this is a single acoustic guitar version, so it's going to be slightly different. Right then, boys and girls, let's get to it. Let's get to the intro. Okay, so this is the bass part, which sometimes the lead guitar doubles up on as well, I believe. Okay, so the bit that goes okay, that bit. So what we're doing is I'm doing some palm muting, so back edge of the hand here, resting very lightly on the bassy strings, the thick strings, somewhere near the bridge, okay, to get that muffled bass sound. And it starts off with a slide on the bottom E string from 5 to 7, and you do 2 hits on the 7th fret, okay, so it's okay, that sort of thing. Then we do 2 hits on the 5th fret of the 5th string, the A string. Right. I tend to use up and down picking on this sort of thing. Okay. Then you do 2 hits on the 7th fret of the 5th string. Right. Okay, that sort of thing. Okay, got that? Then we tend to go backwards. We go a little mini pause, and then you go fifth string on the 7th fret. Right, so single hit on that 7th fret of the 5th string, single hit on the 5th fret of the 5th string, and then to the 7th fret of the bottom E string. That's right. Right. Got there? So yeah. And then we go 2 hits on that 5th fret of the 5th string again, and then a single hit on that 7th fret. So now you've got this. Okay, we're halfway through now. Okay, then what we do is that slide that we started the whole thing off with, we do that 5 to 7, so we do a slide from 5 to 7, 2 hits on that 7, 2 hits on the 5th on the 5th, then we go down to the 3rd fret on the 5th string. So let's do it up to that point. Okay, then we go 3rd fret 5th string, so it's 3rd on the 5th, second, and then you do the third on the fifth again, so it's twice, okay? Fifth, and then you go to the second on the fifth, so it goes right, open fifth, put third on the bottom E, and that's it, okay? Right, so the whole thing very slowly. Okay, so there you have it, okay? Hopefully that makes sense to you. Then there's a bit of a pause, and then you do this this sort of muted sort of strum, that sort of thing. And it's down, up, down, up, down, up 3 times, then the final down. Okay? But obviously a bit quicker than that, but down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? So you've got, let's see if I can do it for you. Sort of thing. Now, I'm using a G chord shape, but I'm not pressing down at all. It's just, you could just use a bar on the strings if you want, just as, you know, just don't press them down. Right, it's just rest your fingers on it very lightly. So I guess. Sort of thing, yeah? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? Then we go into the song proper, okay? Where I go, so I passed you in the doorway when I took me to a glance. The basic chords are very simple. It's an E minor. You don't have to play bar chords, but it sounds, I think, better if you do, but I'll show you alternatives, okay? So if you want to play at bar chords like I did, it's an E minor to start with. 7th fret bar minor shape, and it's all stabs, it's all down stabs, yeah? I pass you in the door. And then we go to a D chord, 5th fret bar chord, and then the first finger bar in the 5th fret, third finger is bar in the 7th fret of the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, or you can use 3 fingers. Then we go down to the C. Again, 3rd fret bar chord, first finger, bar in the 5th fret of the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings on the 3rd finger, or with 3 fingers. And then, if we want to play it with the licks in it, we would normally, if you just want to play the rhythm, we go to a G chord. So it's, past you in the doorway, where you took me with a glance. Okay, to a G chord. But what I was doing, I was trying to put in the little lead breaks. You haven't got time to go to the G, okay? Now obviously the alternative to that is straightforward open chords. E minor, well I pass you, D, C, well you took me, G, chance. Okay, so that's the easier way of doing it, okay, without bar chords. E minor, D, C, G, okay? So, let's just start that one again. So if you do it in bar chords, past you in the doorway, well it took me to a glance. Same again. When you took me, sorry, I should have took that last bus home, but I asked me for a dance. Repeat. Now we go to the pictures. I always get sugar stains on my pants. And my father, he's gone crazy. He says I'm living in a trance. See, the verse is very simple. Just 4 chords, okay? And again, if you want to play it simple, just straightforward. Well, I passed you in the doorway where you took me with a glance. And I should have took that last bus home, but I asked you for a dance. Now we go straight to the pictures. I always get chocolate stains on my pants. And my father, he's going crazy, but he says I'm living in a trance. Right, so that's the easier way, obviously open chords. And the bar chord version, right? Now the chorus is very simple. When you come to that last line where it goes, and he says, sorry, my father's crazy, and it says I'm living in a trance, but I'm dancing in the moonlight. You go to a quick D, okay? Back to that 5th fret bar, 7th fret with the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings there, all that way. So D for the going back into the chorus. So it goes, living in a trance, but I'm dancing in, same chords again, dancing E minor. So it goes, living in a trance, but I'm dancing in the moonlight. It calls me in his spotlight. It's alright. Back to the D again, I'm dancing in E minor. D, this long summer night. Okay. And then it just stops on that, doesn't it? And then it does that muted strum again, and then it goes into another verse. Okay, so the chorus, the easy way on open chords, where it goes, my father's, he's going crazy. He says I'm living in a trance, but I'm dancing in a quick D, but I'm dancing in E minor, D. C, G, D, dancing in the light, dancing in the light, that sort of thing, yeah, you got the idea? Now, obviously what I was doing in the demo was trying to play the lead licks at the same time, so when you come to that first line where it goes, well I passed you in the doorway, well you took me with a glance. That one, that's the first one, very simple. They're all double stops, okay? 2 strings at once. I'm playing the first finger on the 7th fret top E, 2nd finger on the 8th fret of the top E string, the B string, sorry, the 2nd string. And it goes up to this one. So it's 8th fret top E, 10th fret 2nd string. So it goes, and does go backwards and forwards, it goes. That's the first one. Okay, so it goes, well I pass you in the doorway, well you took me with a glance. Okay, then it goes into the next part of the verse. Well, I should have taken you that last bus home, but I asked you for a dance. And the next second one is this. So this time I'm playing the 12th fret of the top E string with the 13th fret of the 2nd string, then down to this one, 10th fret of the 1st string, 12th fret of the 2nd string, move that down 2 frets, 8th fret of this 1st string, 10th fret of the 2nd string, and finally that one, that 7th fret of the top E, 8th fret of the 2nd. So it's that. So the first time, let's go through that up to where we are. So it goes, past you in the doorway, when you took me with a glance. Should have took that last bus home, but I asked you for a dance. As far as we got, then we go back into the E minor again. Now we go steady to the pictures. I always get chocolate stains on my pants. And the third one is this. Right. It's that one. So it's 7th fret of the top E, 8th fret of the 2nd. Then that one again. 8th fret of the top E, 10th fret of the 2nd. Up 2 frets, 10th fret of the 1st, 12th fret of the 2nd. And back to the previous one, 8th fret of the 1st. 10th fret of the 2nd, so it's right, that one. So that's where it comes into that term. Now I go ready to the pictures, I get chocolate stains on my brown. Okay, and then back to the E minor. He says my father's, she says, gone crazy. He's going in a trance into the chorus. D, dancing in the moonlight. He caught me in his spotlight. It's alright, dancing in the moonlight on this long hot summer night. And now then it goes into the next verse, and then at the end of the song, when you've done enough verses and stuff, you can go back into the bass bit again. Then does that. That's it, end of the song. The way I did it. Well, thanks very much for watching this. I hope that helps you play that song the easy way or the hard way to some degree, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.